Diplomats, again, so half ectomorph, so a little bit taller, longer levers, but half endomorph, so lots of muscle tissue. So again, these guys are going to be very, very strong. You'll see a lot of rowers, like your Olympic rowers, that will be more diplomat based, because they've got this ability to be tall with big levers, but big muscles, so they're going to be able to pull with a lot of force. And you'll see a lot of upper body strength through diplomats too. So they're very strong in your upper body push, like your bench presses and stuff like that. And again, these guys work really well with the strength training, multi-set training. But again, as you guys will know, it's all about training on their terms. And this even comes to the recovery. They're not going to be the type of person that will want to train to failure, or will want to create lots of muscle soreness, and they'll want to pull away from anything that's creating too much stress. So it's all about making exercise on their time and on their terms. And a great way of doing that is by using multi-set training. So it's like lift heavy, have a rest, get your breath back 2 or 3 minutes, lift heavy, have a rest, get your breath back 2 or 3 minutes, go again. It's on their terms. It's big lifts. It's exactly in the range that they're going to be strong at doing, and they get to work it at their pace. So that's going to be the big things there. From a injury point of view, similar to the Guardian in that lower limbs are going to be a little bit more sensitive because of the sheer weight of some of the guys. But also here, you're going to get a little bit more issues with tendons. So there's a little bit more laxity in tendons. We get lower collagen in some of our Diplomat clients, and also in some Crusaders. And what we know with lower collagen is we're going to start to see more laxity in joints, so more hypermobility and things like that. So as a result, we've got to, whenever there's hypermobility, we need to increase stability. So using things like isometric exercises. Isometric exercises are great for improving collagen tissue and also ligament strength. So using things like wall squats is particularly around the knees. So wall squats is a great exercise to use to help build tendon strength and joint strength through the knee. Exercises like that are going to be really important for your Guardian, for your Diplomats, just to reduce the risk of knee injury, joint injury, because of that lower collagen production. And interestingly enough, avoiding exercises like tennis, because we have quite a lot of collagen within our neck to protect the cervical spine. And what we know, obviously, like if you have a body that genetically has a lower amount of collagen, what researchers found looking into this stuff is the shock waves from hitting the ball with the tennis racket will actually run up the arm and can actually impact and create hernias through the cervical discs. So reducing things like tennis is actually one of the major considerations, one of the outputs, like watching out for sports that are going to create impact through the cervical spine, are some of the recommendations that PH360 give, because lower collagen means less stabilization through this part of the body, and then therefore those shock waves can increase herniations through that cervicals. And that's the same with certain Crusaders too. So spine care, cervical spine care is really important. So reduction of tennis, watching out for those knees, watching out for the tendons in general, promote stability around the joints with your Diplomats. And I'd say they're the major things to consider when it comes to the biomechanics. But it's a robust body. It's a resilient body. They're designed to lift large weight. It's just watching out for that HIIT training, watching out for that failure-based training, because the body isn't designed to work to failure. They want to be able to leave stuff in the tank and save it for a rainy day, because they have that natural conservation gene side to them that they get from the endomorph.